Hello everyone, I am Priya. I am here to explain about Amazon Web Services. These are my team members Apeksha Tanchal, Rakshita Jia, Rakshita Dabadi. Next, introduction. Introduction. Amazon Web Services is the world's leading cloud computing platform developed by the Amazons. It provides wide range of cloud services such as computing power, storage, databases, and networking tools. AWS helps individual and business run their applications without the need to maintain physical services. It supports three main cloud models: public, private, and hybrid cloud, which offers flexibility, scalability, and high security. Using virtualization technology, AWS allows organizations to store data, develop applications, and manage resources efficiently from anywhere in the world. Next, AWS cloud models overview: public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Public cloud, shared infrastructure manage entire AWS. Private cloud, dedicated infrastructure for a single organization using tools like VPC or Outposters. Hybrid cloud, mixes public and private clouds for more flexibility and control. Next slide. Public cloud. Public cloud runs on AWS global data centers. Cost: pay only for what you use. No need to buy services. Scalability: you can easily increase or decrease resources as needed. Performance: very fast worldwide with AWS tools like CloudFront. Security: users are shared responsibility modules. AWS secure the cloud and users secure their data. Drawbacks: in public cloud drawback, it can become expensive over time and might cause vendor lock in dependence on AWS. Next will be continued by Rakshita.
Hello everyone, I am here to explain about private cloud. The private cloud is a setup is used by the organization only with dedicated services and infrastructure. The cost is higher since it needs expensive hardware and maintenance. Scalability is limited because it depends on the company's own services. Performance is usually very fast locally as data is stored close to users. Security and excellent. Full control stays with the company. The drawback is the high cost and difficult to scaling quickly if your need grow. Next,
Rakshita de.
hybrid cloud. The hybrid cloud combines both public and private cloud. It uses public cloud for the scalability and private cloud for the sensitive data. The cost is balanced between both. Scalability.
Start पढ़ाएंगे continue.
Start बनाएंगे continue. Research. Performance is strong, low latency, and globally accessibility. Security is also strong because sensitive data stays private. The drawbacks here, the integration and management can be complex. You and Express connect both systems smoothly. Next, recommendation. Finally, the best model is hybrid model. It combines both cost saving of the public cloud, security of the private cloud, and flexibility of both. We can store sensitive data in the private cloud and run scalable workloads like websites or apps in AWS public cloud. That's why most large organizations prefer the hybrid cloud. Today is the perfect balance between performance, cost, and security. Next, continued by Apeksha Tanchal.
Hello everyone, I'm Apeksha. I'm going to explain about virtualization. So basically, it is a way to run more than one operating system or an app on a single physical computer. Imagine you have a one computer but can make it act like a three or four computers at the same time. That's what virtualization does. It's the backbone of the cloud computing. For example, AWS uses it for EC2 servers and containers. Now, full virtualization. Each virtual machine thinks it has its own computer. The hypervisor computer emulates the hardware. It's very secure because VMS are isolated from each other. The only downside is it's a bit slower because of an extra emulation. This type is greater for critical applications and is easy to manage with tools like VMware or Hyper-V. Um, in para virtualization, the guest operating system talks directly to the hypervisor instead of pretending to have its own hardware. This makes it faster and more efficient. The catch is that it is too little, more complex. It's a perfect for performance heavy tasks like databases. The next slide, OS level virtualization, will be explained by Rakshita.
Hello everyone, I am Rakshita. Hello everyone, I am Rakshita. Hello everyone, I am Rakshita. Now I am here to explain the virtualization. In the virtualizations, the OS level of virtualizations. It is a lightweight from the virtualization where the multiple applications can be run in the isolated containers on the same operating systems. Unlike the traditional virtual machines, container doesn't need to separate operating systems. They are all sharing on the same OS kernels, but it can be acts if they are the own environment. This makes the container very fast, efficient, and easy to deploy. These tools like an Docker and popular for the examples. However, because all the containers can be shared the same OS kernels, they can be less isolated and the security compared to the full virtualization machines. Next slide. Virtualization summary. In the virtualizations can be allow the multiple operating systems or the operations to run on one of the physical machines to share the resources through the hypervisors. In the full virtualizations, the complete the hardware emulation and the strong isolation slightly slower. The para virtualizations, the complete the hardware emulations and the strong isolations slightly slower. The para virtualizations, they can be modified the OS interacts directly with an hypervisor and faster than full. OS level of virtualizations. The container can be shares the host OS very lightweight and the fast, but it can be the lower security. Each type can be offer the balance between the performance, security, and the manageable depending on the organization needs. Last conclusion. In a modern computing, the OS level of virtualization has become the key part of an cloud computing and the layout because it can be the speed and the scalability. However, the traditional virtualization can be offer the flexibility and the scalability. However, the traditional virtualization is be the still the prefer for the systems that can be need to the strong isolation and the data protections. Many companies today can combine both the using the full virtualization and the critical systems can be the containers for legal, the cloud native applications. This hybrid approaches that ensures the best performance, security, and the flexibility in the cost efficiency way. Next slide.